I guess so. If you need super intelligence, you're going to have to rely on Hayun for now, because that's what you've got to work with. All right, so let's get a little more pragmatic. Our final two stories before we do our wrap up, very pragmatic, and I think they're interesting. The first one here, near and dear to your heart, and that is that a new this is a study. Yeah, this is Flexera. Flexera did a study and found that this was actually shocking never to me that half of organizations are reporting spending $1 million or more on their software vendor reviews. And this is just pointing to the fact that we have this growing issue. We spend all of our time and energy talking about AI and even the cloud, but really SaaS has become a huge challenge here as organizations put more and more on SaaS and are trying to sort it all out. I mean, what was your takeaway on this? Again, I found this like not horribly surprising, but a little shocking in terms of the amount of spend and the amount of challenge that this represents.
Yeah, so Flexera did the study for their state of IT asset management. Their bias is obviously towards large enterprises, but at the large enterprise level, half of businesses basically have done $1 million audits to figure out what the hell is going on with their SaaS inventory and accounts. I find that extremely believable, especially with the amount of money that is going on here. That if you're trying to manage $50 million in spending 1 million to save 5 million obviously ends up being a no-brainer at the end of the day. But because it's also distributed and there's such a massive long tail beyond the first couple hundred applications that exist within an enterprise, all this is difficult. And that long tail is probably 800, 900, 1,000 additional apps that exist. Right now, we are dealing with a lot of technical debt because everybody has been bringing in their favorite app or service or capability to do whatever they want. There's a lot of overlap, and there has been poorly defined or not defined integration strategies for a lot of this. So now it's time to pay the piper. And I think enterprises are starting to realize both that they need to do this and that not just from a standard IT perspective, but also from an AI perspective, as people are trying to figure out which apps are you going to access going forward, what's going to happen from an agentic perspective, how do you keep yourself from just making calls to 1,000 different apps when you're asking a question.